item M89729. These are already popular. They are on 5 easy payments of $13.79. We do have auto delivery available with this item, and we have the free standard shipping and handling available as well. So the auto delivery, you can cancel at any time, but at least you know you have a good thing coming while it's coming. But the 4 1-pound options are 4 bags.
4 bags. You're going to get 8 meatballs in each bag. And these are huge meatballs. These are 2-ounce meatballs. So you can see here, they're very generous in size. And this is an authentic traditional Italian recipe, right? This is my grandmother Annabelle's recipe. She was an amazing cook, and she used a beef, veal, and pork blend for these. And why did she use a beef, veal, and pork blend? Because that is like the perfect trilogy of an authentic Italian meatball. It gives you the texture from the pork, the texture from the pork, the tenderness from the veal, and the taste from the beef, and it is just absolutely incredible. These are made with beef, veal, and pork, and a little bit of Romano and Pecorino cheese, some parsley, and some salt, and you can just see the beautiful ingredients, how soft these are, right? I don't know about you, but if you ever like bought a frozen meatball at a store, they're very, very hard, right? They're like hard little rocks.
Yes. That
is not these meatballs, right? These are so tender. I can cut them with a plastic fork.
A plastic fork.
I'm using a plastic fork here. This isn't a metal fork. It's a plastic fork, and you can just see that they're super tender. They fall apart, but they don't fall apart in the sauce when you're cooking them, right? They're already fully cooked. They just need to be brought to temperature, and you can pair them with your favorite sauce because these are unsauced.
And these are, we had mentioned that you're receiving 8 of them in each bag, but they're 2 ounces each. And I love showing the cocktail meatball option.
I'm losing a meatball here, Brett.
There's like a song about that.
I know.
But I wanted to show like our cocktail meatball option, because a lot of times when you think 2 ounces, you might be thinking that they're a lot smaller than they are. These are really a large size. So if you are doing a cocktail meatball style with these, this is not a 1 bite, it's not a 2 bite. I mean, this is really gonna go a long way if you're doing it this way. So I didn't want you to think that that 2-ounce portion are the really tiny ones. These are really generous size.
They are. You could actually take like 1 of these or 2 of these and fill like a whole catering like Kaiser roll for a meatball sandwich. Gosh, because of the size. And because they're fully cooked and we've taken all the work out of it for you, all you need to do is pair them with your favorite sauces. Like Brittany said here, if you're going appetizer style, you can do the traditional Italian with a marinara sauce. Or maybe you want to do a little bit of Hawaiian with some barbecue sauce and some pineapple. Or if you want to do a zesty Italian with a little bit of roasted red pepper on top. No matter how you serve them, they are really amazing.
And these do come in sauce, or they do not come in sauce?
These do not come in sauce. So they come just as you see them here. You get 32 of them, so 8 per bag. And you can take them and prepare them however you want. But they are fully cooked already. So you don't have to worry about cooking them. We used to spend all day in Grand's kitchen taking all of the ingredients and mixing them together, and we've taken all of the work out of it for you. All you need to do is take them from freezer to your table. So I said earlier, my oldest daughter, Sienna, I actually send them to school with her in her thermos. I take them in the microwave. I take like 3 out and make 1 for each of my kids who go to school in 2 minutes in the microwave, and they're ready for school.
I love that.
Chop it up, throw it in my thermos, and lunch is served.
So they're gonna come to you like this. There are 4 of these bags in here that all have the 8 meatballs each. So from here, like Lauren said, they're not in sauce. So if you already have your favorite sauce, or you just want to use a jarred sauce to make your life really easy, you can do whatever you want. So it's not coming in the marinara with this particular option. So it kind of makes it a little bit more flexible.
So if you are like me and you have your favorite family recipe that you would never deviate from, since these don't have sauce, you can just take them and pour them into your sauce pot and no one would ever know. Or these are, since they're unsauced, they're great with Alfredo or teriyaki or whatever you want to do, Swedish meatballs. These are all handmade in small batches, just like we used to do in Grand's kitchen. We use a mixture of beef, veal, and pork. We use the beef for the texture, the pork for the taste, and the veal for the tenderness, which just gives it an absolutely incredible flavor. And these are so soft. I'm cutting these with a plastic fork here. And I just think that's so important because if you think of a frozen meatball that you would get at a store, they're so hard. They're like little hard rocks. That's not what you have here. These are incredibly tender. That's why I use a plastic fork to show you, because I don't want you to think that you're getting a hard meatball. This is soft. They're handmade in small batches, just like we used to do in Grand's Kitchen. I promise you, if you take these and put these out on your Sunday dinner, your family is going to think you spent hours making these, when in reality, all you had to do was call your friends at QVC.
I know, so easy. One of my favorite things to do with these meatballs is to make a little meatball parmesan.
I love this.
I told you earlier that I like to do it with the shrimp. I like to do it with the meatballs because items like this are really simple during the week, and it allows you to kind of make a salad and be able to have your center of the plate ready to go as a meal. So this isn't the spaghetti and meatballs. This just is the dinner. It's hearty enough, it's delicious enough that you certainly can do that. And then Laura, what do you have here? I think I know what it is, but.
This is our meatball flatbread. So if you're entertaining, if you're having friends come over, or even just like a fun weeknight dinner, I have our flatbread here. I'm going to take one of our meatballs that we have in sauce, and I'm just going to cut it
like that.
Just cut it into portions. This is actually a little bit big. I'm going to cut it into quarters here. And I'm going to put it on my flatbread, and I'm just going to top it with some of my favorite toppings here.
So with the kids, you might eliminate the onions, or let me take that back. With your daughters, you might.
My daughters, I would eliminate the onions. My sons,
seeing your sons,
they will eat anything. So I just took one meatball here, so I think it really shows you how the size of that. And if you want to just top it with some sauce.
Okay. So this is a fun pizza night for the kids.
It is.
You just get one of these pre-made flatbreads.
Get one of the pre-made flatbreads and just your favorite toppings with it. So we have a meatball. We have some of our sauce, and then we have some of our mozzarella cheese that I'm going to sprinkle on here.
Okay.
And I also have some of our peppers and onions. And then I think we have a little bit of TV magic bread that you could pull out and show everyone.
So you put that in the oven.
That is
comes
beautiful.
out like that. So pretty. So easy. And then this was just one meatball that you used.
That was one meatball that we used. This one looks prettier because it was sliced, and I just cut mine with a plastic fork and mashed it. But you can see there's so much that you can do with these. And what Annabelle's Kitchen is really all about is it's about spending time together with your family around the dinner table. And that's why I'm so excited to be here tonight, keeping Grand's memory and her recipes alive, because her favorite thing in the world was to have her family over, and it was also to watch QVC. It was always on in the background. So for me to be able to bring her recipes back to life, for you to be able to sit at your table with your kids, with your parents, with your aunts and your uncles, that's what it's all about. And that's why I'm so happy that we're able to have these fully cooked meatballs, because I want you to enjoy the time with your family around the table with good, wholesome, quality food.
Yeah, if the food is delicious in the center of the table, nobody's leaving the table.
Exactly. You get to sit and enjoy each other's companies, and that's when the memories are made.
So this was item M89729. These were the 4 1-pound Italian beef, veal, and pork meatballs by Annabelle. This is her recipe on 5 easy payments of $13.79. We have the auto delivery option available, so you could keep a good thing coming. Cancel at any time, no questions asked, and the free standard shipping and handling is available as well. All right, so we are heading back to where we began. We are going to look at the lasagna roll-ups